The first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. The Milwaukee Bucks come in off a critical Game 1 win and are now poised and prepared as they attempt to take a 2-0 lead against the Indiana Pacers. Round 1 of the NBA playoffs continues.
Round 1 of the East rolls on. Game 2 just about ready to tip off. Playoff basketball on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Milwaukee Bucks going up against the Indiana Pacers. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. We've got Chris Bosh. He's out there with Kukoc, and it's Bitadze in at the 5 down low. And for Milwaukee, we've got Allen. Ilyasova out there with Montrezl Harrell, and it's Baker in at point guard. You look at the Bucks. Well, they notched a big win in the series opener, trying to avoid a letdown here tonight. Greg, what do they need to do to maintain their momentum?
You know, Kev, first, I think they need to weather that early storm. They're going to face a desperate opponent. But once the game settles in, it's about playing smart and playing with energy. You're the favorite for a reason. Go out and show the world what you're made of.
If they could only hear that from you, that would guide them. That's a great piece of advice.
Ilyasova doing a nice job there finding his open teammate. Just a really good play that time.
Knocked away. Here's Kelly Zeitz. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
The backcourt today as good as it gets. And they've earned the green light every time they touch the ball.
Buys the screen. Crosses over. It's tipped.
Boy, the defensive chops of Ilyasova really coming into play here. I mean, quite surprising, actually impressive at how good he is at timing those shot blocks.
There's Baker. Lets it go from deep. And another three for Milwaukee.
That's 3 straight shots to fall here to start looking good.
Kukoc kicks to Delfino. Can't get it to go. He's taken 2 and missed 2. Here he goes. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game. They come off a real tough loss on Wednesday.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
And you know what, guys? It just seemed like they never really had the kind of energy necessary. They just weren't comfortable on the defensive end.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Now the Bucks moving it up. Jumps up. Oh!
My goodness.
And he goes in for the dunk.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing. Boy, that was a critical bucket there because this game could have easily gotten out of hand early if they'd allowed the run to go on much longer.
This shot is good.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
Now here's Kukoc. 5 on the clock. Can't cash in from close range.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to. Because he is so strong in the paint.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. And Indiana making a change here. Halliburton's checked in. Here's Baker. He's got 8. Kicks it out to Allen. Down low. Here's Harrell. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing.